Hello, I'm Ichigo.
And I'm Teresa, and we're reviewing season 1, episode 1 and 2 of
Plunderer.
Yeah.
You sometimes know an anime is good if it starts with tragedy. Plunderer kind of like starts straight off the bat with massive tragedy. Essentially, the main character loses her mom very first scene, that's what you're seeing, and jumps straight out from there to like a very disturbing, happy scene. I don't know, it's confusing for some people, but that's what happens in the first few seconds of it. With the anime, you feel, well, once you see episode 1, you get a sense of like the main character, or Hina as she's called, kind of like has some hidden power or ability, because you can tell with animes like these when the MC is kind of like not cowardly, but like needs protection or needs to have things done for him or her, that they have a latent ability that they're just waiting to like burst out and explode. The setting for Plunderer, again, it's like not really medieval, but like kind of like old setting. The world revolves around principles on numbers. So essentially, like a Black Mirror episode I've seen, but let me not talk about that. Essentially, everyone has something that they're affiliated to or they do that they get attributed to numbers. So for example, if like I play basketball a lot, my number of free shots would indicate the number that I have on a part of my body. If you like cooking a lot and you're getting compliments, every time you get a positive compliment, it reflects with a number. Yeah, by 1. If you go to 0, you're dragged into the abyss like Hina's mom at the start of the episode. Which brings us to our next character, which is Nana. There's a character in Plunderer called Nana. How dope is that?
And she has big
Yeah, so Nana essentially is the kind of like first male character that Hina meets along the way. They vibe. Oh, sorry. She meets that guy. She meets that guy first, who is a pervert, by the way, kind of like Jiraiya. I don't like Naruto.
How dare you?
So she meets Hina meets that guy, and he's kind of like Jiraiya from Naruto.
But like, Jiraiya is a respectful
This is extreme.
pervert. Jiraiya doesn't touch the woman he ogles. He just looks at them and admires God's beautiful creation. This guy, his perversion is on another level. Literally tried prying open Hina's legs. That's
Probably to see her number, because that's where her number is.
sure. But her skirt is even really short. It's always showing.
And she was
everywhere.
in a waiting pool. So.
Right. Ooh. That was.
She has her number like on her inner thigh, which is why our pervy sage she was trying to, you can see he was trying to look for that. But Nana also has hers.
Almost right on top of the lips.
Yeah. And there are other characters that have theirs in different parts of their body. Essentially, their world setting has, like I explained before, if you're attached to something or doing something, that's how your numbers go up. If you're getting positive feedback, it's a bit confusing, but I think as the episodes go on, we get more clearer exposition on how the numbers really work. But as of now, what we know is if your number is higher than another person's number, you can basically just order them around or tell them what to do and they cannot refuse. It's kind of like standards in society. Again, if you've seen that Black Mirror episode, it's kind of just like that. A military general or like an army kind of person approaches her and claims to be the legendary ace. Turns out that guy is fake and just scoops her off in a way. And that basically ends episode 1. Yeah, episode 2 kind of like starts off with her realizing that that guy is a fake or a fraud. And guess what? There's like a badass moment here whereby the pervy sage that was leaked turns out to be the legendary ace that she had been looking for all along. Guy swoops in, comes in, the whole hero save damsel.
He's actually pretty strong.
He is very strong. Like I'm now kind of like trying to pit him up against some of my favorite anime heroes. Yeah. Essentially, episode 2 goes off with Hina getting more and more realization that the world around her revolves kind of like differently. Part of her naivety is being scraped away gradually. She's getting kind of like a rude awakening of how things work now. And she's making friends along the way, which is Nana and, well, I can't say Leaf no more because he's the legendary ace that her mom says he should find. Apparently, turns out like there's a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
Like 6 or 7. They're like a squad. They're like an entire group that were part of wars that happened over 300 years ago.
Yeah.
We need a lot more exposition in the future episodes so we can know what's really going down. But then off the bat, it's a great anime. It's a refreshing one. It's one that you can dive straight into it without really knowing much about how the world revolves off them. But then you get hooked, I guess, and you can like it or hate it. I would say it's an acquired taste, but then once you start watching it, you appreciate the bits that you find interesting, that you can relate to. And basically, that's about it for Plunderer. So motive, every protagonist, MC in anime has their motive. Hina's motive is kind of simple. She's just been wandering her world, looking for someone, an ace, a legendary ace. That's her mother's last words before she died. Handing her an orb. Yes, an orb they call a balance. Yeah, it had a number on it, 10,000. I think 10,000. Essentially, that's her main motive for the whole thing, to look for the legendary ace. And
I think she has to give him the
takes on that. Art style for Plunderer. Personally, I kind of like it because, again, I said it's like the 7 deadly sins, so it kind of like gives you like a happy vibe feel to it. It's almost like you're immersing yourself into like something that's going to be like a happy setting. If not for the first scene that you see, a mother getting dragged to the abyss, that's what they call it, which essentially is hell. It kind of feels like a happy-go anime.
Yeah, okay. For me, I don't like the art style because I feel like that art style is not right for the category of anime that it falls in. It looks like it's going to be some action tragedy kind of thing, right? Maybe it's because of the animes that I'm used to.
Probably, maybe.
Right? This is the first time I'm watching an anime like that with that style, and I don't know. I don't enjoy how it looks. It's not pleasant to my eye. I don't like. No.
Varying views. Some might like it, some might not like it. It depends on you. You'd have to watch yourself to tell or determine if you do or don't like it. So we've come to the end of our review of Plunderer, episode 1 and 2. And we hope you enjoyed it, we hope you liked it. Don't forget to like the video, share the video, subscribe, and comment. It should be around here somewhere. Don't forget to do that.
Okay. All right.